Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Are you all ready for New Year? I don't know if who is celebrating. In Latvia, we are celebrating New Year more than Christmas. But this time, well, this year, because I'm here with my family, it's just going to be a family gathering. And then I see how I feel after midnight. We've got a massive firework in town centre, so I'm going to go and watch that, and then after that, I'll see what happens. Anyway, today's subject, you've been waiting for it. I don't know why people want me to talk about Thailand. Every time I ask in the forum, on my channel in the community tab, and I say, oh, what subject would you like me to cover? Oh, hey, darling, good evening. Um, they all want to know about women, men, dating, Thailand, relationship. And I'm like, this is so, for me, that's a bizarre that that's what people want from my side. Like, they don't want to know, oh, hey, HT, hi, darlings. I always think like, why do they not want to like have a knowledge about Thailand? I don't know how to do visa, how to negotiate. They want me just to talk and cover random subjects. So I guys always give you what you want. So today we're going to be talking about dating in Thailand, Thai women versus Russian women. And I'll explain why I've picked these two nationalities. Easy sex, because I do believe it's very easy to have sex, to get sex in Thailand, especially, the tourist destinations like Phuket or Pattaya, and then any other open points that you have. I want to remind everybody that we have a chat box on the right hand side. I'm just going to say hello. Hello. So there, of course, share your comments, share your views, ask questions. This is why I have lives, because I need the two-way conversation, not just me talking about something. So please, I welcome all comments, all observations, experiences. I know a lot of you who are watching my channel, you have been to Thailand or you currently in Thailand. So you have a lot of knowledge and experience as well. Plus, I think I have such a mixed bag of audience from different countries, different age group, that I think is going to be very, very interesting. I want to remind everybody, I know there's 10 people now. So I'm going to repeat this message throughout this live, that if someone pisses me off, and what I mean by pissing me off, if you're going to swear at me or someone in the comments, or you're going to be just talking some nasty shit, or we can have a debate, we can have a discussion, we can have a disagreement, but you need to remain polite, use appropriate language, and we can have a debate. So if I feel that someone is taking a piss and not following my rules, you will be blocked from this live, from this chat, and from my channel. Oh, I can see it, 4 people left. Is it because you can't be respectful? That's why you left. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I hope that's okay with everybody. And my views as well. You don't have to agree with it. I'm talking to you about my experience. UK boss is laughing. You don't have to agree with me. To be honest, I like when people disagree with me, because I like to hear a different opinion. It's not just about, oh, this is what Natalia think and that's what everybody else needs to think. Not at all. We all have our own path and destination and stuff like that. So then, of course, if you want to treat me for coffee, there is a super thanks button available where you can press on it, put any amount, I think $1, $2, $3, and you can treat me for coffee. So I would really much appreciate that. So you can use that during this live. So shall we start? Let's start. Okay. What do you want me to cover first? easy sex. I feel that getting sex in Thailand is beyond easy. Even if you are a mediocre man, and you know what mediocre man is, you can pretty much get sex daily. And you don't need to graft that much because what you'll find, and let's talk about Phuket because this is where, oh, if you have money, yeah, you can have a sex day hourly. Of course, if you've got good stamina, UK big boss. I don't know what's your stamina like. Um, yeah, how old are you, big boss? Lol. So am I saying the truth? Um, So in Phuket, let's talk about Phuket. 41. Ah, you're quite good. You're still in my age range. I don't. For me, I think I've put 44. I've joined dating site, by the way, for experiment purposes. So I've put men from 30 or 32 to 44, 45 top. Yeah, I prefer younger men to be honest. But anyway, so what you'll find, and I'm talking about Phuket. Why I talk about Phuket? Because that's the area that I know. I think it will be different in Bangkok, and it certainly will be. I think it'll be easier to get sex in Pattaya because it's known for. I mean, Thailand, and I know if I have any Thai people in the audience, then please don't get offended. But Thailand is known as a sex tourism. I know, guys, it's not nice to hear about your country, and you have so much more to offer. Elephants and, eh, loads of different historical, nice, pretty, beautiful things. But men don't travel to Thailand to see any animals or have a bath with the animal and feed the elephant. They travel to Thailand to get laid. This is the sun, of course, sea, of course, beach, of course, Thai food. I know a lot of men like Thai food, but I think they like Thai women more than Thai food. So, so this is Thailand, okay? And I know Thai people for some reason get so offended when I've said previously that it's known for sex tourism. I don't understand why. For me, if I was in charge of Thailand, I would maximize it. I'd make it even more about sex tourism. If that's what we're known for, let's, you know, let's maximize it. Let's make the whole world know that if you come here, you can have a pretty good time. Why not? Like, what's wrong with that? Nobody's forcing anyone, right? The bar girls, that's their choice, right? They don't have to do it. So if they do it, then, not all of them, of course, but they want it. They also have fun. They like foreign men, you know? Especially, I've had a lot of messages from Thai women saying that Thai men are cheating bastards. And I'm like, what, more than Western men? And they say yes. That's why some of them end up being with the West, with the guys from the West, because at least they treat them like you know, put them on a pedestal because of course she's hot, great hair, nice face, petite body, olive skin, all these little things that men like. Great figure, a lot of them have, if it's bar girls, fake boobs, nice lips. So everything that kind of men physically look in a woman, Thai women can provide. So they say to me, when I get messages, that they choose they prefer Western men over Thai men. That apparently Thai men beat them up. I don't know. Have you heard this? That that's what happens. Then they are cheating as well. That they're not very faithful. Thai men. What else have I heard? And then yeah, that they can be quite aggressive, which surprises me. I don't think I've ever seen an aggressive Thai man. I mean, I have seen, but there was a reason why that guy was aggressive. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so when men, let's go back to the subject of this live. What's going on? When men go to Thailand, this is what they get. They get Thai women. There are a lot of Russian women, a lot. I would say it's 50-50. I've seen a lot of Russian women, like prostitutes, basically. So they work there. So you have them, and then you have a mix of all the other sort of nationalities. But the majority, I think, yeah, you have this. Then, if I have to divide them into other categories, let's put them all in categories. So you have Thai women, Russian women, and then UK, Australia, Latvia, whatever. To be honest, I haven't met any Latvian women ever. I've met from Ukraine, from Russia, UK a lot, Australia a lot, but not Latvia. I mean, there's not many of us anyway. There's only like 1 million of us, so it's very unlikely you're going to meet many Latvian women across the world because, yeah, there's not many of us. What have you got here? You got the nice Russian women in Thailand, especially Phuket and Pattaya. Yeah, there are loads. And I mean, you can see them from a mile. The way they dress, the way they kind of hold themselves. I like Russian women. Sometimes they look a little bit hard and a little bit miserable. We spoke during last live the resting bitch face. Was it R? No, RF, resting face bitch. RFB, right? That's what we said last time during last live. So yeah, there's a lot of them. I like them. I don't mind. Um, yeah, so let me go back to categorizing them all. So you understand about the nationalities. Then, when we think about the categories, because I previously categorized men that traveled to Thailand and then I got in trouble for it. Hopefully, I'm not going to get in trouble now from the women, but you have the holiday makers, the women that go there on holidays with either their girlfriends or by themselves or whatever, or mums, you know, mums on tour. I think they're the worst. You can tell them if you get in a club, you can tell straight away who's got kids because they're going absolutely bonkers. They're like off their face. You could tell. I mean, I can tell, and I've tested it so many times when I'd be like, I'm gonna go and ask her if she's got kids, and then yeah, they do because they go mental. You could just see that she was in this prison for so many years, and finally she's out. I can be out any day, I can get pissed any day. So for me, if I go out or travel on holiday, I'm like, okay, it's another holiday. So it's not a big deal. Whereas for moms, and a lot of my girlfriends are moms, so I know from the conversation, it's a tough role to play. So of course, when they go on holiday, they get absolutely off their face. So you get the mums, the holidays makers, the singles, the married type, and then the mums. So you have them. Then, of course, you've got the working girls, escort, only fan members, because it's cheap to live in Thailand. So sometimes I'd meet some women and I'll say, oh, what would you do for living? And she'd be like, I have an online business. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, what is it that you're selling, or is it the service? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a little online store. Well, the online store is her with a vibrator in a bedroom filming. That's the online store. Which, do you know what? I personally don't have a problem with it. But when you meet people, you analyze and you just think, oh, you never go out with us in the evening. You've got fake boobs. You play all innocent. Like she's like, oh, no, 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 I have a boyfriend who's in the army. This is the story most of the time. I'm like, okay. And then in the evening, because she's doing live shows on on OnlyFans, that's why she doesn't come out. So I've come across so many women like this where you would never ever guess that she's a porn star in her, what you call it, professional life. So you have them. There are a lot of them there. So they live there because it's cheap, of course. Why would I want to live in UK? Right? I'd be an OnlyFans member where I can be, in Thailand and do that, don't pay taxes or whatever. Anyway, so you have these. So holiday makers, let's call holiday makers, working girls. Then the girls that live there, that move to Thailand, they are also a particular type of women, I found. Yeah. I still can't quite work them out, to be honest, because of course I was one of them. So I tried to analyze my own head, why I made the choice to go there in the first place, what was driving me. But we'll talk about that later. And then who else? I think that's it, right? So that's the three categories. And then we'll talk about each of these category and why it's easy to have sex with people, with women from these categories, regardless of the nationality. So it's nothing to do with nationalities. Let me read some of the comments whilst JJ Higgs, hi. Do most of the single Russian women in Phuket already have children, or are they single without any children or baggage? No, darling, 99% of them have children. Because in Russia, they don't get married the same as we in Europe, where you can meet somebody like myself at the age of 38 without what you call a baggage. I wouldn't say it's always a baggage. Sometimes it could actually be an advantage because the woman is more kind of vulnerable because she thinks, oh, I have a kid. She will put up with more shit. Do you understand? So if you want to pull a woman with kids, I can guarantee you, you don't have to perform as well because she'd be like, oh, yeah, but I have kids, I've already been married, or divorced. I'm kind of a second class woman. That's what I hear women say, that they're trying to grab onto the last men. Whereas, for example, I don't have that view. I feel like I'm a great catch and modest at the same time. I'm joking now before people say, look at her, narcissist. Because this is the comments that I normally get on my YouTube saying, oh, look at her, narcissist. She's in love with herself. I'm like, not really. I just have a good sense of humor, which obviously you don't get. Yeah, so look, JJ Higgs, don't worry about the baggage. Don't worry about the baggage, okay? Just worry if she's the right woman for you, you know? Yeah. Even don't worry about her ex as well, because if you meet her in Thailand, it's very unlikely her ex is going to be there. He's probably be back in Russia. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Kelson Williams, what's the difference between Russian and Latvian women? Any major difference? Yeah, massive difference. I'll tell you what the biggest difference is. Okay, this is the planet. Yeah, you know how the globe looks, right? So you have America, right? So you have the West. Then let's say you have Latvia, then you have Russia. So Latvian women, they're somewhere in between. They look like Russian women, but they have a different mentality. So we're not quite West. We're not the crazy, what do you call them? The one that's against men. What do you call this? The group women when they against men? What's that word? I forgot what it's called. Hold on. Feminism. Yeah. So we're not the crazy feminists, women like you have in US. And then we're not the Russian one who feel that their goal in life is to get married, you know. So we kind of in the middle, I would say. Look wise, we're very similar to Russian women in terms of our look. The cheekbones, the long hair, the light eyes, slim, tall. Yeah. Does that satisfy you answer, Kelson? Benabo online. Yeah, exactly. When I meet girls and they say, "Oh, I work online," online means, not all the time. Of course, there are exceptions, like anywhere. Not every Russian, man drinks vodka, you know. So there's always exceptions. Kelson, a lot of Russian women in Phuket have kids or are divorced. They divorce and have kids, so both. Why do you ask? Do you want a Russian woman? Kelson, tell me, do you want a Russian woman? And if you do want the Russian woman, why? Can you tell me why you want a Russian woman? I want to know. Someone texted in Thai. Unfortunately, I don't speak Thai. I know Kopen Ka and Savadika. And that's all I know. Hello from Australia, Perth. Hey, Michael. Or are you Mikael? Michelle or Michael. Aren't most of Russian women, they're really there just to service the Russian clientele? Then no, that is a mistake. I have at least five girlfriends who are single and who wants to have a real relationship, who wants to get married, who wants to meet a decent guy, and they are not hookers. You know, I have an example. So no, I disagree. I think that's the misconception. Is that the word? Misconception. I'm not making it up. Yeah. So I disagree with you totally, Kelson. You are really a good catch, Natalia. Yes, Kelson. I am a really good catch. Shall I tell you why I'm a good catch? Because, do you know what? This is why we were analyzing with girlfriends why sometimes some men cheat, is because, not cheat, but they want to play around, is when they get married very early and they haven't had that time to sleep around, to do all the crazy parties. And when that area or that period of their life is not kind of signed off, they can revert to that way of living at later on in their life. So with me, I've been there, done that. Do you know what? I'm lost for words. No, I don't want to sell myself to that. I don't want to explain why I'm a good catch, because this live is not about me. It's about Thailand. Yeah, I'll do another live where I can explain why I'm a good catch. But I am a good catch. Right, what else have we got here from Tech Show? Let's talk about Thai hookers. Oh, let's talk about it. Well, they're very nice. They're very nice. I've met a lot of Thai hookers in like nice clubs. I mean, there's different levels. Oh, I said it the first time. Michael, right? Michael, yeah. But I don't know where you're from. You might be French and you'd be like Michael or Michel. So Michael. I like Michael. It's actually one of my favorite names. Michael. Yeah, I like this name. It's a nice name. So Thai hookers, different levels. So you see one level, I also put them in different levels, the kind of entry level, medium, and luxury. So the luxury level is, if I was a man, I'd go for them. So often you'll find they obviously have fake breasts. I haven't met many Thai women with big boobs naturally. um, I might be wrong. I mean, I've met a lot of Thai women, but they usually less, yeah, they don't have big boobs. Um, so with the luxury level Thai hookers, normally they would had breast implants. Of course, they all slim. I also have not met even one fat Thai woman ever. They all have great bodies. This is what I've experienced. Nice makeup. They do have like fake lips and stuff like that, but I kind of like it on them. I think it looks good. Beautiful hair. I think Thai women have nice, natural, thick, beautiful dark hair. I personally love it. And then, of course, in terms of their dress sense, I'd say it's quite, um, how can I describe this? Sexy. I wanted to find the right word so I don't get in trouble. Sexy. They dress quite sexy, but you pay. They're really nice. I personally like it. The walking street hookers. Mm, I mean, different, different. I mean, they're all very nice when you talk to them. I've told you the story, during last lives where I was out clubbing and a Thai hooker came up to me, a very nice girl, and said, "Look, which are your men?" I said, "These are going to be your men, and these are my men." Like she thought that I was a Russian hooker, and I was like, "Babe, I don't need any men. You take all of them." I said, "You take it, you take it. You go and earn, go on. Like I'm fine." So I've never had a problem with Thai women, the hookers I'm talking about, never ever had a problem. I think they're very nice, very polite, very kind, very sweet. Um, I've heard some awful stories, to be honest, from men that when they ended up with a Thai hooker, like they brought her to the hotel. But I think it can happen to any nationalities. I'm just telling you the story, that she took the money from the wallet. I'm like, well, you probably spend it. That's why you can't remember if you were off your face buying shots everybody, and then you blame it on a hooker. That can also happen. I've seen how much men drink in Thailand. It's crazy. Then they may smoke weed or take some other ecstasy stuff, because you can get drugs very, very easy, like so easy. It's unreal. Unreal. So you never know. Yeah, this is my thoughts about Thai hookers. Do you have any other questions? Gotta go back to work. Wish you happy new year for 2000. See you in future videos. Thank you, Michael. Have a great work. Oh, I'm glad I'm not working. I'm going to a boxing class later. But anyway, right. My guess, most Jews in Thailand would be intimidated to approach the Russian woman over a Thai woman. Yeah, Thai women just seem more friendly. True. Plus, a lot of Russian women, they don't speak English. This is the problem. If I take 10 Russian women and 10 Thai women, I can guarantee there'll be more Thai women that could speak English. If we're talking about hookers, let's talk about hookers, yeah? Um, Russian, not so many, to be honest. I actually was laughing with my girlfriends. They can't speak English, they're Russian, right? And I say to them, I said, girls, I said, you're such a great catch. I said, but you're limiting your market because you can only be with a guy who speak Russian. I said, you need to learn English. Then you have more opportunities. Was my way of motivating them to go and learn the language, because they're like, oh, we can't be bothered, because of course if you're in Thailand, if you speak Russian, that's sufficient. You don't even need to speak English, because there are restaurants in Russian, a Russian massage salon, estate agents, renting cars, renting bikes, accommodation. Like literally you can live a sufficient life in Thailand without speaking in English, even one word in English. You can even get a job. Can you believe that? So it's crazy. When I first, it's quite funny when I moved from UK to Thailand, I thought, okay, I'm going to speak English. And let me tell you guys, used my Russian, my ability to speak Russian more frequently than I used English. I had almost more advantage, which I was shocked, you know? I was absolutely shocked. But anyway, let me read some more comments. Oh, by the way, sorry, I didn't answer your comment. I would still go on approach. Again, I've spoke about it during my last live. You men, I refer to you men, you need to have more confidence. Don't just assume she looks hard, she will say no, or she will reject me, or she doesn't like me. Sometimes we women play a role, so you show us how much you need us and want us, and we want you to graft. So go and approach. That's what I would say. If she says no, then you'd be like, fuck it, move on. It's like, what's the worst that can happen? She'll say no. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Next. That's it. So that's what I would say. So go and approach. You never know. You never know. Right. Do Russian women date black guys? Yes. We also, great Mogul. We also spoke about this during. You need to join more of my lives. I cover so many different subjects, guys. Then you should really by the way, guys, all these people that are currently in this live, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because by subscribing to the channel, you will get notifications from my side, because I type in the community tab saying, guys, today I'm going to go live at this time. I'm going to talk about this subject. Then this way you will get the messages, because if you haven't subscribed, there's no way of you finding out, unless you're on YouTube and then the message will pop up, oh, this person is live or whatever. So this is what I would recommend, first of all, as a starting point, is to subscribe to the channel and turn the notification button, the bell, because you get notifications, you know. So yeah, that's a suggestion. Yeah, Russian women. Or, do you know what? No, step back. Eastern European women like black guys. I've spoke about that during my lives. Black women, I don't know. Do you know what? Let me ask my girlfriend now. 1 second. She's Russian. Let me text her. I will ask her, hopefully. 1 second. Катя, приветики. Слушай, у меня тут такой вопрос нереальный, просто пипец. Прям это самое, нужно твое мнение. Я знаю, что у вас уже там поздно в Тае. Как ты относишься к темным парням? Вот ты бы хотела себе поиметь темненького парня? Ответь честно. Translation. This is a girlfriend in Phuket, Russian girl. I just said to her, I said, what do you think about dark guys? I said, would you or would you not? So we'll see if she responds. I'll keep the phone here. If she responds, then I can tell you. I can tell you what she says. So what else do we have there? Yes, they do, especially in Pattaya. They love us. You took UK Big Boss. So you black, right? I take it. When you say you love us, that means love us, you black guys, right? Have you had much experience with Russian women? Big Boss, question for you. How would you rate Russian women in bed out of 10? Can you give just your experience? I'll tell you why I asked this question in a minute. I want to share something with you. Right. So what else have we got here? It's definitely easier to hook up with a Thai girl over Russian women. You get a girlfriend experience during your stay. And yes, speaking English is a plus. Yeah. But you know, Kelson, when you go to Thailand, why are you looking for a girlfriend experience? Are you not looking for just a sex experience? Or why? Well, what's the desire? Tell me. Can you tell me what were you thinking when you go to Thailand? What are you looking for? I really wanna know. Okay, that's great because Russian women are really beautiful, and I want to date one in the future. Great module. You said date or just want to have sex? Do you want to have sex with Russian women? Can you speak Russian? Let me know in a comment. Do Russian women date Indian guys? So Wanda with Paddy, so you are Indian, I take it, right? Do they date? Not so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this. I have never seen. I think they want to date the black guy. No offense, guys, but just because you like exotic, and I think they just want to. It's just you just want to know. Oh, what is it like? I think Russian women they like Russian guys, unfortunately, or unfortunately for you, fortunately for Russian guys. Um, yeah, because when I speak to my girlfriend and I say, "Oh, do you want to marry a foreign guy?" They say no. I said, "Really?" I said, "But why?" I said, "Is it because of English?" They're like, "No, because culture is very different and the way they get treated." I find the same with Russian men. Don't you find they kind of keep themselves to themselves? I don't know. Mm. Oh, rating. Let's UK Big Boss. Why are you deleting your messages? Why are you typing and then deleting? I don't get it. So UK Big Boss just rated Russian women in bed, and you said 8 out of 10. I think that's pretty good score. That's a very good score, in fact. I would say 8 out of 10. That is good. Let me see if my friend responded about black guys. To be honest, it's quite late in Thailand, so she's probably asleep because they're 5 hours ahead, right? So she's probably asleep now. But I'll tell you later what she said. I'll tell you later. Right, what else do we have here? Why haven't you learned any Thai language yet? Just curious. Benabu, are you working for Thailand immigration by any chance? Why are you asking me these questions? Because I don't want to. I can speak Russian and English, and that is enough for me. I don't, my head is full of information. I don't need any more information. um, I thought it would have been lower. Kelson, I thought the same. Do you know why? When I talk to Russian men, and you know me, guys, I talk about a lot of different subjects. I'm just curious. I'm curious. I like to ask some, you may say, weird questions, but I just want to know. Do you know what I mean? I just want to know. So I've asked Russian men, I don't know how to say it in a polite way now. How do I say it? Uh, okay, I'm going to say it how it is about going down. I don't know why I said we're going to talk about sex. So let me talk about sex. So I ask around, I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm alone at home. I don't know why I'm whispering. Um, so I asked Russian men, I said, guys, let's talk about sex and stuff like that. I said, so tell me what you find acceptable in sex, what not, would you prefer, what's not. And by the way, I've had similar conversation with guys from UK, from like guys from the West. And do you know what I found? A lot of Russian men, actually, if we have any Russian men watching this right now, please comment. They consider going down as sort of something that they don't do. I'm like, right, okay. I said, but what about a woman going down on you? I said, is that acceptable? And the guys say, yeah, of course, this is a must. So I'm like, hold on one second. This is double standards in my point of view. So you want her to go down on you, but you don't go down on her. So when I discovered this information, and guys, I haven't just spoken to one Russian guy, I've spoken to a lot of Russian guys. This led me to think, does that, so if Russian men are like this, like I would consider a little bit not old fashioned, I don't even know how you call it. It's like in USSR, people never spoke about sex. Talking about sex was considered something like, oh, you're a prostitute. And it makes me feel like, oh, how do you think the babies were made? Like from, Father Christmas or what? And so it was almost, people would look at you and be like, oh, you have sex? Like it was forbidden subject. And when people had sex back in USSR, they would turn off the light. Do you know what I mean? It's like with my mom, when I was younger, we never spoke about sex. Never. It was just like, now I know with my children, I would be saying to my son, use fucking condoms. I don't want to be a grandmother. And to my daughter, I don't know what I would do to my daughter to stop her having unprotected sex. But do you know what I mean? I would talk about that to my kids. Whereas in my family, it was like a subject that you would never talk about. So anyway, let me continue with my previous thought. So when I spoke to Russian guys and I'm like, okay, they consider going down as something low, that real men don't do that. I'm like, okay. And then something else we were talking about, I can't remember what else it was. But then I'm thinking, so if Russian guys are like that and they sleep with Russian women, what are Russian women like? Does that mean they have kind of less experience, or they less open, or they're not as experimental when it comes to a bedroom, like abilities and stuff like that? So that's why, sorry, I'm talking so long. That's why when you rated 8 out of 10, for me, that's high. That's really high in my point of view, considering that a lot of Russian men are actually not very good in bed if they consider going down as something and beyond and above. So I don't know. Okay, that's great. I've just subscribed to your channel and I'm looking forward to get more information about Russian women. Thank you so much, God. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate this. Very kind of you. I appreciate. Means no hope for Indian guys. No, look, wonder with Paddy. I don't want you to get demotivated. I can't speak on behalf of the entire population. My view is just one little view. So don't get disheartened by my message. If you see a good looking Russian woman, you go for it. That's what I say to men that follow my channel. Doesn't matter. If she's got a red beach face, you go for it. If she says no, that's fine. Not a big deal. You move on. Do you understand? Right. I want to date and, of course, have sex as well. Oh, it's about Russian women. Yeah, okay, okay, makes sense. I noticed Russian guys in Thailand only date Russian women, or now and again a Thai woman. Spot on. That's exactly what I've said, UK Big Boss. Your observation are exactly the same as mine. I've seen a handful of Russian guys with Thai women, a handful. And actually, I was talking about that with my girlfriend the other day, and I was like, why is that? Do they not find Thai women attractive, or what is it? And do you know what she said, which I thought it's actually quite a good point, because Russian men also can't speak English, the same as Russian women. They're not very good in English. They're not fluent. So again, their pool of candidates is smaller. Because I haven't met any Thai women who speaks Russian. Have you? I mean, they know certain words, but I haven't seen, like that they would have conversation. So maybe that's the reason why as well. So Russian guys really can only date women like me who can speak Russian, or Russian women. Germans and French, even Polish women are way better than Russian women in bed. Well, we spoke about French women again during another live. Apparently, we labeled them as sluts. It's a banter, by the way. It's a joke. Guys, this is a joke. This is a joke. This is not true. I don't know. I haven't slept with Germans, French, or Polish women, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, but the 8 out of 10 is for me. I'm not white or Russian. True. Oh gosh, oral sex is a two-way thing in giving and receiving. Russian men selfish then in that department. Yeah, agree. As well, yeah, I agree. And I just think it's so, I don't know, I just find that bizarre. When I found out about it, I was like, really? I said, but why? I said, why do you not do that? Well, what is it? Well, is it, I don't know, like, what puts you off? I said, surely you want the woman that you're with to be as satisfied as you are. Or is it just all about you? I don't know. Well, I don't know if I'm correct or not. I'm probably gonna get a lot of criticism for saying that Russian men are awful in bed. Anyway, we move on. So, any other questions, guys? I've got about another 5-10 minutes of this live. So let me know if you want to talk about anything else. But why it's easy to date and have sex in Thailand? Because yeah, because of the categories of women you have there, that women also want to have sex when they go on holiday. The moms, the married types. Yeah, they just want to let the steam. And then you boys travel there for that purpose as well. So it's kind of a win-win situation. With Thai women, we said you've got the working girls, you've got Thai women who prefer West men over Thai men because they get treated better. The Thai men don't treat Thai women in a nice way. This is what I've heard from Thai women. So it's kind of a win-win. Yeah, why do you boys travel to Thailand? Can you tell me? Please, I want to know. But it is known for sex tourism. Would you agree or would you disagree? Oh, my friend just responded. Hold on. The Russian friend who I asked about the black guys. Black guys, hold on. Привет, моя хорошая. Ой. Привет, моя хорошая. Я тут, блядь, твой голос включила, и Миша на заднем фоне там такой. She's just saying, she's like, oh, she's laughing. She's like, I'm playing your message on a loudspeaker, and my son's got eyes like this because she's got a son. Hold on. Сразу темненького парня пойми, подняла на меня глаза. Слушай, блин, у меня же не было ни разу. She's saying she's never been with a black guy. Конечно, хотела бы. She said she wants to. She said, yeah, she wouldn't mind. Я почему-то их боюсь. But she said she's scared of you guys. The black guys, she said she's scared of black guys. Я же помнишь историю эти. But she wants. So, this, one sec. Катюша, ну как я тебя насмешила своим сообщением? Поржали, блин. Да, я просто сейчас лайв делаю на Ютубе, и у меня сказали спросить, хотят ли русские женщины с темными парнями. Я говорю, сейчас, подождите, напишу. И спрошу. Ой, короче, сейчас дослушаю твое сообщение, позже отпишу. This is so funny. This is hilarious. She thinks I've lost the plot. I said, look, I said, I'm just doing live on YouTube. I said to my audience, I'm just going to give you a call and find out if you want to sleep with the black guy. This is so funny. Oh, I'm messing, by the way, guys. Do you understand that I'm messing? That this is just banter. It's just me having a joke and a laugh with my friends. What we got here? Oh, Sally. Hey, Sally. I've only been with one Russian man. Yeah, he was inventive but had bad breath because was allergic to that. Oh my God, Sally, this is awful. So did he do everything in that department? In a downstairs department, did he do anything? Please tell us. Kelson, we go for Thai women. Kelson Williams, remind me your nationality. Where you from? Are there many Ukrainian women in Phuket? Loads of Ukrainian women in Phuket. To the amount of Russian women, not as much. There's more Russian women, but there's loads and loads of Ukrainian women. As you know, because of the war, there's Ukrainian women everywhere now across the globe. Because yeah, they can travel and they can get visas and benefits and so on and so on. So there's loads of them now. I love Ukrainian women. Kelson Williams, I love her. You love who? Me? Sally, yes, he did everything. Ooh, okay. He was from Moscow, highly educated. Okay, very nice. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay. I remember you. I remember you from another live. I remember. Do you know what? I've just realized all audience, you guys black, right? Because UK Big Boss, yes, Kelson. Who else was? There was a great module. Wonder with Paddy's Indian. Any white guys here? Oh, Alan is white guy. Alan, you quiet. How would you rate Russian women in bed? Sally, do you still speak to this Russian guy, Russian bloke? I'm surprised that you did everything. Interesting. Obviously, they're not all the same, right? There's exceptions. There's exceptions. Hey, right, guys, I've got only a few more minutes, so let me know if you have any other subjects. What else do you want me to talk about? Let's talk about this for the future, future lives. What other areas you want me to cover? This is funny. Our conversations is hilarious, honestly. When sometimes my friend asked me, I said, "Oh, what was the live about?" I said, "Oh, I was just talking about sex and shit like that." They're like, "Natalia, you just mental." I said, "Well, why not? Just want to have a laugh, have a joke. Life is too short, you know. Life is too serious. Everyone is just so serious." And I'm like, "Loosen up. You know, you live once, maybe dead tomorrow. You know." Right, Capo. If I had a choice between an East European and an Asian female, I'd go for Asian. Okay, I'm from Australia. Why would you go for the Asian female over Eastern European? Can you tell me why? Just a couple of bullet points, please. Obviously, you've got an experience of both, I take it. Or you don't have an experience of both, because if you don't, then you can't really talk about this, in my point of view, because you've got nothing to compare. But if you do, then I would really be interested to know why would you go for an Asian woman versus Eastern European. So please let us know. Yes, I speak with him. We are friends. He now lives with a Russian woman in Boston. Yeah, I think Russian men prefer Russian women, and Russian women, unfortunately, prefer Russian men. Oh, Alan, 7 out of 10. Only been with one Russian lady. Then it's hard to say. You need to have a couple in order to do the rating. Then you need to not a couple, a few. You know, a few. I would say. Interesting. Very interesting. Right. Whilst we're waiting for, because I really want to know the answer. The capo 4. I really want to know the answer. So please type in a comment whilst we're waiting, guys. Let me see if my friend said something else. Right, do you know what she just said? She said, "Can you make me a list of all the people that are available?" That's the Russian girlfriend. She said, "I can pick and choose." So, guys, I found your first candidate. This is banter, by the way. You need to marry her first before she have sex with you. She's got kids, by the way, but she's very independent. Yeah, very beautiful girl. Very, very nice. She's in Phuket. I'm going to see her soon. I miss them a lot, by the way. Oh, how old is she? Here we go. Ooh, I have so many. 1 second. Let me tell her. 1 sec. I'm going to speak in English because she understands. Hey, look, I'm going to speak in English with you. Basically, I have at least one, two or three candidates for you. Um, Obviously, Wali Sultani, Wali Sultani. Where are you from? So a couple of black guys interested. They're all asking how old you are and if you're blonde and brunette and your picture. What I'm gonna do, actually, I can show you a picture from here, but I'm not gonna give details. Hold on. I'm a proper matchmaker. Here's her picture. Beautiful, right? She's a very beautiful girl. I mean, all my girlfriends are very beautiful. Beautiful, successful, independent, kind, smart, great personalities. All my friends are wonderful. Look, guys, I can see there's more. This is becoming a dating show. Can you imagine? I'm gonna have my dating channel soon. Like asking, okay, guys, I have this woman on offer. Who is gonna give more? She's very beautiful, Carson. Exactly. She's stunning. I said to you, all my girlfriends in Phuket, here in Latvia, absolutely stunning. All my girlfriends, literally all stunning. Yeah, loads. We all, our group of women, everyone's like models. Yeah. Tampa, Florida. Okay, but where nationality? What's your nationality, Wali Siltali? Are you Indian or something like Pakistani or something? I don't know. I can't tell from the name. She's blonde and she is 31, I think she's. She's younger than me. Either 31 or 32. Are you on the way to Thailand? Ah, this is so funny. Well, look, if you guys in Phuket in the near future, give us a shout. You can treat us for dinner. A nice dinner. We'll pick the place. You pay, we pick the place. But she said she's scared. She's scared. Right, Darren. Hey, Darren. Filter and days of makeup. So beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. So what? What's wrong with having a makeup? There's nothing wrong with having a makeup. Why not? We don't bite. We're gentlemen. Okay. Are you trying to tell us she had a difficult time getting dates? Why look here, lol? No, who said this is where you guys just assuming something. What made you think, Mark, that she's having troubles finding a date? What made you think that? Just because I have a banter with her on WhatsApp now saying I have some black guys who are interested. Do you have sense of humor or not? If you want to get a woman, you need to have a good sense of humor. If you don't have a sense of humor, you know, yeah. Anyway, I see how you got yourself a free dinner. What's problem with that, Uzi? What is problem with paying for a dinner and spending a lovely evening with two beautiful women? If you're a guy who is confident, who earns, why not? Do you not want to treat a woman? This is why Russian women go for Russian men because they don't even think that. They don't think that the woman's getting free dinner. The guy, this is where you need to change your mentality. What you say? No, nothing, love. I'm just joking. Okay, thanks. Do you see how I'm getting defensive now and getting all nasty and be like, why are you saying I'm having a free dinner? You don't want to mess around with me. I look like all innocent. But when shit hits the fan, I'm ruthless. No, I just don't. I hate when men say free dinner. I can pay for my own dinner. Do you understand? I can pay for my own dinner. I don't need a guy to pay for dinner. But if you're a gentleman and you inviting me and my beautiful Russian girlfriend in Phuket for dinner, Of course, you need to pay because that's what gentlemen do. You've said above, who great module. You said we don't bite, we're gentlemen. That's what the gentlemen do. FYI. What else we got here? Afraid of what? Kelson Williams, I don't know. She just said she's afraid of black guys. I don't know, but I said she wouldn't mind getting to know one. Born in Kabul and grew up in Kansas City. No, what's Kabul? I don't know where Kabul is. Can you just tell me if you like, are you black or white? This is what I want to know. Yes, I'm black from Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Ah, okay. A great module. Module or module? No, module. Module. Are you going to Thailand soon, Kelson? I probably have to marry you and your friend. Do you know what? You can, if you want to, send the application. Send the application. Women should never pay full stop. 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐭. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Men pay. Oh, hi there. Finally have time to see one of your lives. Fun topic. This is my friend, by the way, the Monur Stromme. This is my friend from Thailand. I mean, he's not Thai. He's not Thai, but I met him in Thailand in Phuket. So he's finally joined my life. He's always busy working. The point comes when someone invites you and they should pay. Exactly, because if I invited you, 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐭, and I said, oh, she fancies cinema, I would offer to pay. I still would want you to decline me paying, but I would offer kindly and politely. I'd be saying, shall I pay? And then you should say, I'll take care of this, babe. This is banter again. Now everyone's probably be thinking, oh, she's a gold digger. She doesn't pay her for her dinner. She lives for free. I do work, guys. Believe it or not, I do sometimes, not very often, work. White Afghanistan. Oh, Afghanistan. For some reason, I associate Afghanistan with a war. Don't know why. Guys, subscribe. We are getting free, excellent content. Whoop, whoop. Let me see if my friend answered something in English, because I texted her in English. I still need to translate the entire message. I have another friend. I want to show you one more friend. She's dark hair. Wait. She also lives in Phuket, and she's also single. Hold on one second. Bear with me. Where is she? Because I don't follow anyone on Instagram anymore, I'm trying to see if I can find her in my Instagram. Hold on. Just a momento. No, I can't find her. Anyway, the point is, I have a lot of beautiful, hot girlfriends. So actually, do you know what? I had a subscriber, a guy, I'm not going to mention names, from UK. He reached out to me and book a consultation to talk about Phuket so I can tell him what to do, what not to do. This is one of the services I provide when people want to move. I just kind of say it how it is, saying, right, cut this crap, don't do this is too expensive, go here, let me introduce you to this person. So I connect people, or at least kind of tell them good areas, what to do, what not to do, what's the best way to get a car, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, so this is one of the jobs that I have. I just give one-to-one consultation. I call it consultation. So anyway, this guy reached out in his 30s, early 30s, nice guy. We had 1 hour consultation. He just said, oh, when I'm in Phuket, if you're still there, maybe I'll treat you for lunch, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I got him with an agent, right, to find him an accommodation. Anyway, cut the long story short, I've met one of the subscriber in the restaurant together with my Russian girlfriend, and he treated us for lunch. And yeah, it was really, really nice. Because he was like, oh my God, this is so weird. I saw you on the TV and now I see you here sat across me. And then, yeah, he said I'm much nicer in real life. and a lot more beautiful. He said, "Oh, you're so much more beautiful in real life." I was like, "Oh, okay then." I still talk to him. Actually, he's still in Phuket, and we spoke not long ago. Yeah, when I'm back, we're gonna go for nice dinner. I already know where I want to go. There's one hotel that I wanna try. It's a really, really nice hotel, and they have nice restaurants there. I'm not gonna mention names. This is my hidden place. Not many tourists know about this place, but it's like very luxury and very, very nice. So I'm gonna meet up with him. So the reason I'm telling you the story that this is possible, I can meet people who've been following me, if I feel that they're not psychopaths, because this guy, I've spoken to him already during the video call, so I can see he's a decent guy, not mental, not sex maniac or a serial killer. Yeah, and of course, I met him with my girlfriend, this girl that I've showed you, in a public place, so that's okay. So anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. I think men have forgot how to be gentlemen nowadays. Yeah. And another thing as well, Uzi, I feel that men, it's now works in their favor, the whole feminism, because they're like, oh, okay, then now we can pay 50-50. I don't need to provide anymore. She can provide for herself. So it's like an easy way out. Do you know what I mean? But for me, I disagree with that. I agree that woman needs to work and needs to earn and needs to have a brain, and not just sit there with long eyelashes and beautiful nails. No, she needs to be a housewife. She needs to be able to cook, to clean, and work if you need to work. If you as a family, as a unit, decide that you both need to earn in order to provide for your kid or whatever, then you make that decision yourself. But fundamentally, I would hope and I would want for myself and my girlfriends, by the way, we all think alike. um, we want a man to provide, and if I earn, that's a bonus. Do you guys think I'm a gold digger? Can you tell me? By the way, if you want to treat me for a coffee, I have this button I created on my channel. So if you want to treat me for this live, so if you go on my channel, here's my channel. Here's me. Oops, hold on. Yeah, go on my channel like this. Here in the description box, you can press 3 links. There's 3 links. Here we go. You obviously have Instagram. So if you're not following me, follow me on Instagram. You get daily updates there from me, my real life. Obviously, you can book a call with me, a one-to-one. Press on the Calendly link. It will tell you the price and we can book it. Join Kica Club and then coffee on you. So the last link is if you want to treat me for a coffee after this live. Actually, I want to say thank you to, I think it was 2 or 3 people, I can't remember, who treated me for a coffee last time. So I want to just say thank you. It was very kind and very lovely of you and being so considerate. So what else have we got here? Another friend, Natalia, you are spoiling me. Kelson, are you going to go with 3 of us then? I mean, I have more girlfriends. I have a massive database. Massive database. In fact, I'll tell you a little secret. I'm not going to tell you the location, and I'm not going to tell you address, but every Sunday in Phuket, we have breakfast for Russian. So basically, it's a community. It's a Russian-speaking community. Girls, so it's only women, so men are not allowed there. They meet in a certain location. At one point, there were 40 of us. Can you believe that? 40 Russian speaking women in one location on a Sunday morning. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal the location, but there are a lot of women who are here. I mean, in Phuket, who are there to meet a man ready for relationship or a hookup or dating or whatever. What else have we got here? Hey, have you heard of what's going on with LBH guys in Colombia, Latin America, getting drugged and robbed? No, actually. Alejandro Diaz? No, I haven't, but I've heard that a lot of LBH guys are going there. But no, I haven't heard about drugged and robbed. Well, by women or by other guys? Interesting. Jack, you have sunken so low. Oh my God. I've asked to be treated for a coffee. I've sunken so low. All right then. Munir, can you make some more TikTok videos? Thai TikTok isn't the same without you. But I told you, I've been blocked. I've been permanently removed by TikTok. I mean, I can open another account, but I just can't be bothered. But are they still talking about me? Surely everybody should had enough of me now and move on and live their beautiful life. Can you tell me, are they still talking about me? Because now I don't have access to TikTok anymore. And I've made my Instagram private. I do it sometimes public when I need to do some work stuff, but mainly it's private because of the messages that I was getting. You are still a topic. Just open a new account. But can you tell me, why are people not leaving me alone? Why they're not leaving me alone? I recorded a video a year ago. I'm no longer talking about anybody. I'm just talking about some random stuff during my lives. I'm not even recording videos anymore. I'm only doing lives and shorts, and people still talk about it. Are they obsessed with me or something? Do you know what? Can I tell you a funny story? Somebody invited me for an interview in Bangkok. And I said, well, I said, they were like, "Oh, are you going to be in Bangkok?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm flying to Phuket directly." They're like, "Oh, but if you're in Bangkok, we would like to invite you for this in the studio for an interview." And I said, "Well, if you are, what do you call it? If you pay expenses, then I might consider." What is Jack saying? Trash and desperate content. Bye. Bye, love. Not big loss for us, darling. We're having much fun without you. This is funny, guys. Have you noticed? So this Jack guy, trash content, but he's the one that watching it and commenting. Oh dear, these haters, they just really surprise. I always like, oh my God. They're just sick people in their head, watching the stuff that they can't stand and watching the woman that they can't stand. Why do it? Go and live your life. Let me be. I want to talk about my audience, even if we're talking about some fun banter stuff. Why not? Just want to have a laugh. Oh, do you know what? His message is held for review by YouTube. I'm going to open it in a minute. An idiot. Such an idiot, honestly. Right, what else have we got here for me? I think the issue was that even though you spoke in generalities, they might have been a little too general. Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what's funny? I actually received a message from a Thai woman. I think I've read it during one of my lives, which I was so, do you know what? I might even find it now. Hold on one second. Because I found the message really interesting. First of all, when she said, "I'm Thai," I was like, oh, here we go. Actually, do you know this Jack? He's pissing me off. Remember I said when people piss me off, I block them? Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Bye, darling. Um, Hold on one sec. I want to read you this message from this Thai woman. She's very educated. She lives somewhere in Europe, she said. And she said she was embarrassed I want to show you another of my friend. I know. Hold on. She said she was embarrassed by the reaction from a Thai woman from like she watched my videos and she said, okay, you didn't say some Thai women, but she was very, very embarrassed. Where is it? I can't see. So I get too many messages. I don't know where it is now. No, it's too many. I don't know what her name was. But basically, she was just saying that she embarrassed and she felt that the reaction was over the top. That of course I said that Thai women are easier to date, which is true. Not all, but if we talk about all Thai women and all Eastern European, it's harder to date Eastern European women because they just pain in the ass. Right, what else have we got here? No, not at all. You're no gold digger. Thank you, Alan. Uh, Natalia, how do Russian women support themselves and their kids? They work. Can you believe that, Kelson? They actually work. They have a job. I have a lot of oh look, way harder. Do you know why he's defending Thai women? Because he's married to one. And she's very lovely, by the way. She was my neighbor. Can you believe that I was living with his girlfriend for nearly a year? The same, our flats were like that. We had the same wall. And then one day we met each other. I can't remember, where did we meet each other? In a lift or by the pool, right? And then you introduced me to your fiance. And obviously now you married. And congratulations again. Your wedding was in April, I remember. And yeah, she's a very nice girl. Very, very nice. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, Monyo, you can't speak. You don't have. How many Thai women have you had? And have you ever dated an Eastern European woman? So if you have, then you can talk about it. But if you haven't, then you can't really talk about it. Oh yeah. So going back to about Russian women. Oh my God. I literally need to go soon because I need to get ready for a gym. Um, Russian women, they're very resourceful. They're very, very resourceful. Like all the Russian women that I know in Phuket, they all work. They either makeup, makeup people, hair people, counselors, fitness, online fitness. Like, yeah, they do work. So you wouldn't have to like pay for them 24/7. They would prefer if you pay for them 24/7. I say this just because of the language barrier. Okay, women are pretty. What I can't see because of the heart. Women are women are pretty much the same area. But that's true. To be honest, I agree with you. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think depends on the nationality. It's just like I said, because Thailand is known for for being a destination where men travel for sex. Because I'm not saying I don't know if it's legal or not, but it's very open. Like you can see it everywhere. Um, yeah, that's why you can't just in Latvia you can't just go to a massage and get a blowjob. It just ain't gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? Whereas in Thailand, you can find places where you can easily get that. I don't think in my town you even have prostitutes, to be honest. So I think that's why there is this perception. Um, you know. Any other questions, guys? Any other comments? Please let me know. Few more minutes. And let me know the topic for the next live because tomorrow I'm busy. I might actually go live on the 31st during the day. I will have some time. And then we're going to celebrate New Year with my family, with my mom and my sister and her partner. And then go and watch the fireworks and blah, blah, blah. Oh, Manu, are you going to be in Thailand in January, end of January, beginning of February? Because I'm traveling. I don't know if you're still there. Riga is well known for prostitution, though. Are you slagging off my country? I mean, I don't know. Do we know for that? I've heard from my previous lives that apparently Latvian women are number 3 worldwide for passport bros. I don't know if it's true or not. And I even told my girlfriends the other day, we had a girls' dinner. I said, girls, I said, you're not going to believe. I said, we're number 3 ranking worldwide. I said, this is pretty good, eh? Pretty good going. So I definitely bring her to my country. Oh, the Russian, you took in the hey, Kelson, you didn't respond. Are you going to be in Thailand or what? Oh, you are. You're going to be there, Monia? Okay, well, we're going to see each other. Do you still live in base or not? Where do you live right now? Because I need to rent somewhere. Haven't found a place yet. But you have an awesome restaurant in Old Town where people dress up like soldiers from the Middle Ages. Which restaurant is that? Which restaurant in Old Town? I know many restaurants in Old Town. Which one is that? Some of my favorites are Day and Night. I really like that restaurant. Not in Thailand. 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜. And let me take a picture of this because I want to write it down. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. Oh, Yeah, I wanna explore new places. Oh, it's in Riga. Ah, no, I'm not interested about Riga. No, I don't wanna know about Riga. No, I actually go into Riga in 2 weeks to see a doctor. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, I need ideas, suggestions from your side for the next live. So please comment so I can put the subjects for a vote in the community tab for a poll. Then people can vote, and then I can pick the subject who gets the most votes. I don't mind what I want to talk about. I always say that the things that I want to talk about, people are not interested. So I might as well talk about what you guys interested. Probably in the next 3 years you will be there. Kelson, why next 3 years? Why can you not go to Thailand now? In the next 3 years, I might be dead. So, especially if I travel to Thailand and I have all the angry Thai women, you never know what can happen to me. There might not be my channel may not be running anymore. I'm joking. I hope I'm not going to get attacked. Um, I think that's it, guys. I think we've covered a lot of things. I hope you enjoyed it. I've had so much fun talking to you. Like I said, I love doing lives. I love two-way conversation. I like to read your comments live. Yeah, I hope you understand my sense of humor. It is a very weird sense of humor. Yes, I agree with that sometimes I'm a little bit dark, sometimes I push the boundaries, a little bit controversial, bold and unfiltered, but that's just me. I can't change who I am. I am a nice person, believe it or not, very, very generous and kind, but then at the same time I am very silly. I am very, very silly sometimes and just joke around and talk shit. Like I said earlier, life's too short. Why be so serious? You know? So, hope you enjoyed it. I love you. Happy New Year. If I don't see you on Sunday, enjoy time with your family and friends. Thank you for subscribing. For anybody who haven't subscribed, please do. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out on these lives. This is where we have so much fun. Um, Type, please, under this video in a comment, not in these comments, the live comments under this video when I upload it, because it will be uploaded soon. And then, yeah, and the next subject we talk about, what you want to talk about. All right. Love you guys. Don't miss me too much.